Hello world. Welcome back to another episode of the Tell Me About It podcast, the TMAI podcast where we are going to learn to unlearn or al-revés. So, or al-revés is a Spanish word that means or vice versa, meaning we are going to learn to unlearn or unlearn to learn, right? My name is Tabi, your host, and I am so excited to be here. So today, ya leo muta, wow, you're going to be so excited that you learned this today. You're going to be so excited that you will unlearn a lot of things in this episode. So this is still Reminisce the Retreat with me. Yes, bado sijamaliza ku reminisce the retreat, So I talked about sexual purity, I talked about parental bonding, I talked about why great leaders fall, and today I am going to be talking about living by design. Yes, living by design. And you know what? Before I even go there, hit the subscribe button, tap on the notification bell so that you'll be the first person to be notified whenever I upload videos. Sasa wacha nianze. Living by design. So this session, I felt like in this session, they're living by design. The speaker was talking directly to me. I was like, if you're talking to me, talk to me directly. Wacha kupiga makona nyingi. So let me tell you what. So he asked a question, and I was like, wow. I have been asking myself this question, and ni kama umekuja ku amplify the voice. So this was the question: is my life ready when it all works out for me? Yes, is your life ready when it all works out for you? Manze, is it? Is your life ready when it all works out for you? Yeah. So I'm gonna be reading from my journal. Don't know any journal. So this session gave me new insight on how to pray. Yani, to change my prayer from give me, Mungu nibariki, Mungu nipatie, Mungu nipatie, Mungu nipe ile, to make me and build my capacity. Speaking of building my capacity, he gave an illustration. Let me give you the illustration. Sasa alikuwa anasema it's outside kunanyesha, okay? And different people come outside to fetch hiyo maji ya mvua. Kuna mwenye atatoka nje na kikombe arudi nayo kwa nyumba ametosheka. Kuna mwenye atatoka nje na kaglass, kuna mwenye atatoka nje na jerrycan of ya 20 liters, kuna mwenye atatoka na beseni, kuna mwenye atatoka na bucket kubwa. So every vessel is going to hold a capacity, a certain capacity of water, right? Kuna ita hold 10 liters, kuna ita hold 20 liters, kuna ita hold 15 and more liters, right? So wewe yako, mvua ikikunyesha, this is form of baraka zikikuja kwa maisha yako. You as the vessel, how much capacity are you going to hold? Because wengi wetu tunataka vitu nyingi kwa hii maisha. Unataka 20,000 liter blessings, but you can only hold 1 liter wewe mwenyewe. Is your life ready when it all works out for you? So unaona difference ya wewe ni a 1 liter vessel, unataka 20,000 liters blessings. You cannot hold. So change your prayer from give me to make me. Make me and build my capacity so that when you bless me with the resources that you will, I may be able to hold, I may be able to sustain and maintain and utilize it all for the glory and honor of God's name. Una unlearn. Can you see yourself unlearning? Remember that the standard is Christ. and then hii session yote ilikuwa based on Luke 2:52. Luke 2:52, so mnajua vile inasema, and Jesus grew in wisdom and in stature and in favor with God and men. Now, so hapo kuna vitu nne: stature, favor with God, favor with men, na kuna wisdom. Now, you need to grow. Ebu jishike masikio na ujiambie, I need to grow. You need to grow. Manze, ni wewe naambia, you need to grow in these 4 areas. Spiritual growth. Hapo sasa kwa Luke 2:52 tuna factor in the favor with God. You need to grow in your spiritual life, manze. You need to grow. You need to change how you read your Bible. You need to change how you study your Bible, because there's a difference between reading and studying. You need to change how you do your devotionals. You need to change how you worship. You need to change how you live by faith. Because Christians, let me tell you, Christianity is all about faith. And say, you need to sit down and believe that bado hauko hapo, but by faith, grow in your spiritual life. The other place you need to grow in is in your intellectual. Sasa hapa ndo, he grew in wisdom. Wisdom is knowledge applied. Unasoma vitabu aina gani? What kind of knowledge are you consuming? You need to learn. How do you consume most of your knowledge? Is it by reading? Is it by listening? Is it by watching? Is it by observation? You need to grow in your intellectual. The third one is, and he grew in stature. Physical growth. Hapa aliguzia vitu 3. Well, he talked about appearance, fitness, and wellness. Appearance akasema, you need to learn how to dress for comfort, elegance, and occasion. Unavaa nguo, sasa sisi tuko uncomfortable, ni wewe unakuwa uncomfortable mpaka tunakusaidia kutengeneza hizo places. Jamani, learn how to dress for comfort, occasion, and elegance. Yes, that covers appearance. And then kuko na fitness, and then kuko na wellness. How are you treating your body? What are you taking? What are you drinking? What are you feeding your body with? Alafu the last one, relational. Now hapa ni, he grew in favor with men. How is your communication? How is your compassion? How is your conflict resolution? TMAI podcast, learn to unlearn. You have learned things, and I know that you're going to unlearn. I am so excited about this because I was also wowed by this session, and I really hope that with this short information that I have shared, what I have told you about, you are going to sit down, you're going to reflect, you're going to ask yourself in those 4 areas: spiritual, intellectual, relational, physical. I need you to sit down and rate yourself out of 10 in each of those areas. Ni wapi umelegea behind? Ni wapi you need to grow more and more? Again, if your life, if it all works out for you, are you really ready? Is your life ready when it all works out for you? Tafakari hayo. Episode imeisha. I am so excited that you have got to learn that, and that there are things that you're going to learn by the words that I have shared. So do not forget to hit the subscribe button, Tap on the notification bell so that you'll be the first person to be notified whenever I upload videos. Lastly, do not forget to follow the other social media platforms of the Tell Me About It podcast on Instagram